What, unboxing videos aren't cool anymore? We'll just skip the unboxing part and go look right at the parts part. Ow! We're missing one. We're missing a box. There's the box. So what you see in front of you is the Mustang 2 style front suspension. It's all fabricated parts. There's nothing here from the 70s, fortunately. This car is, I'm leaning towards drag car with some aero on it, kind of like pro touring look. This is not the ideal suspension for corner carving, right? G machine. Nah. This is lightweight, simple. Everybody makes every part for it. It's easy to get. Fabricated parts, cross member, and the matching place to go with it. It's a coilover kit. It's from Welder Series. These are 2-inch drop spindles. They are Speedway brand. I was a little reserved buying Speedway spindles because, well, they're the budget option, aren't they? These were new, they were installed but not used on a different vehicle, and they're like, oh no, we don't want 2-inch drop spindles, so I couldn't pass that up. This set here, the lower arms and these strut rods, these were also new, they were installed but not used. They're coilover style. Got them from a guy kind of local here that they're building a car and they decided to go for the Shockwave airbags, so they didn't want these anymore. I'm like, yes, I will take those for half price basically. These brackets from Mustang Steve. Nobody paid me to endorse anything. I spent all my Christmas bonus and long-term service award at work, right? I spent all that money, it's all gone, and it's all basically here. These brackets and the fastener kit that comes with it allows me to run front brakes from a 2000, I'm gonna have to put up on the screen, 2006 to 2014? No, 2009 to 2014 Mustang GT. So anything that fits on a stock GT, I can now put on my 1965 coupe. So to make that work with the GT parts, we have hubs, V8 disc brake hubs for 1965, 1966 Mustang. The bearings that go in here are Mustang 2 style bearings. They fit this housing. And then to go with those brakes, I managed to find a set of rotors and calipers off what we thought was GT front end, but it was a V6 front end. It was still cheap. I basically bought calipers and rotors for the core cost of the calipers, so I'm not screwed on that. I did grab 2 new remanufactured GT brackets, and I can use those calipers if I want. These are from the same company, from 2 different parts in the US. Huh. So that, with these, and this kit, modern brakes, awesome. What else? Oh well, brand new upper A-arms. These hurt. They went up $50 in cost between the time I last looked at them and like, yep, those are the ones I'm gonna get, and then like a week later I'm like, okay, I'm gonna order now. They went up $50. Again, drag race inspired car for the streets, and I want it to corner well. It doesn't have to keep up with a late model sports car in the corners. It's not going to be a Porsche. I'm not going to make a wide body, though they look pretty cool. I'll get a different car if I want to do that. And if this YouTube channel ever takes off, it would be a monetized wide body car. And I like big blocks, right? I like big cubic inches, and I'm not a huge fan of stroker motors, so it's going to be something big. Probably an aluminum block, 400 to 500 cubic inches, 600-700 horsepower, naturally aspirated, snappy, maybe even running on E85. Ooh, okay, future plans. Anyway, what else is on this table? I got a set of plates, and I got bolts, and I got some more plates. So this car right now is just sitting about a foot off the ground. I want a chassis table. So coming up soon, we're building a chassis table. In fact, if I don't get the next version of the taillights done soon, then the chassis table is probably going to be the next video. So obviously this stuff, especially this crossmember kit, is going to take some fabrication. I'm going to go through that with you guys step by step when the time comes. So if you're interested, go ahead and hit subscribe. If it sounds good, or if maybe you got some words of wisdom, if you've done this before, go ahead and leave me a comment and let me know what I'm probably going to do wrong. Actually, I want to lay this out so we can see how it all works. We'll do that. We'll do that. Let me guess, it won't fit. I can't even do a demo without some tool. Oh, there it goes. $10 says I'm gonna put this on wrong. No, maybe not. So if I remember correctly, this is the front of the car. These bolt on here. They basically take your braking force and put it in the frame instead of the crossmember. And then we have one of these guys. Oh man, I regret not wearing gloves. Okay, that guy goes in there. And wherever the plates went, you gotta weld them onto the frame and bend the ears and all that. Oh, that's the other thing I forgot about. As a bonus, more grease. As a bonus, more late model components. You can buy a Mustang 2 style steering rack to go in here. You can also use a Fox body rack. So late 80s, early 90s. 80s, early 90s. You could also run an SN95 steering rack, so 94 to 98. Well, I recently learned that you can buy a steering rack for the new Edge Mustangs, right? The 99 to 04. Get a GT or a Mach 1 or a Cobra rack, and the power steering pump, and the brake booster. They all run together. It's a Hydro Boost brake setup. So we won't have the great big vacuum diaphragm on the firewall. We'll have the small Hydro Boost brake booster. And I'm a fan of that. With that big block in the front and the narrow car, it's probably going to be nice to have. So GT rack, steering pump, and brake booster, and I will probably, if I can, I will get the pedal box and the pedals and everything and make it fit in this car. Maybe even be able to use the
Today, Junior!
brake lines. There we go. Thank you. Brake lines. That's not what I was going to say either. The Hydro Boost lines from the pump to the rack, from the pump to the brake booster. Awesome. I've run out of things to talk about. Drop me a comment, give a like to the video. Consider subscribing if you're interested in how this project goes. making videos of this project for YouTube is what's keeping me motivated to actually get it done. Like I've said before, I've had this car since 2005, and it's still a shell. I don't think I'm going to be driving it this summer, but maybe next year. All right. Thanks for stopping by. We'll catch you next time.
Taking shots at the enemy, I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take the new song. And you cannot save me.
Ooh, shiny.